Look, it doesn't matter if you're pitching a billion-dollar startup or just a new project to your boss. At the end of the day, you're selling an idea. So today, we're going to deconstruct the perfect pitch and learn how to turn a simple presentation into a story that pretty much guarantees a yes. But first, let's start with a dose of brutal reality. An investor, or really any decision maker you're trying to win over, spends an average of just 2 minutes and 12 seconds looking at a pitch deck. That's it. That is literally all the time you get.
So, yeah, how do you make every single one of those seconds count? How do you command attention and sell a huge vision in less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out.
Now, your first instinct might be to just cram more information in, right? More charts, more numbers, more proof. But that's a trap. The real secret, the key to a pitch that actually works, isn't more data. It's a better story.
And that story is built on a really simple but incredibly powerful 3-part framework. First, you start with the problem. Then you introduce your amazing solution. And finally, you show them the impact. Let's break down each one.
Okay, let's dive into step 1, the problem. Your goal here isn't just to mention an issue. It's to make your audience feel the pain, the urgency. And this is absolutely critical. Get this. Around 21% of startups fail for one simple reason. They're solving a problem nobody actually has. You have to prove the pain is real.
You know, former VC Melinda Ellenborg put it perfectly. She says you have to use data to make the problem undeniable. It's the fastest way to make your pitch stand out from the huge pile of others. So don't just say it's a problem, prove it. All right, so once you've set the stage with this huge, unignorable problem, your solution gets to enter as the hero of the story. And the key here is just absolute clarity. This is no time for buzzwords or jargon. You need to present your unique answer in a way that anyone can understand instantly.
And that brings us to the grand finale, the third act, the impact. This is where you bring it all home. You show the real, tangible benefits of what you're proposing. And, just as important, you have to highlight the cost of doing nothing. You make them see the future you're building and why they can't afford to miss out.
Okay, a great story is one thing, but it needs a solid foundation, right? It needs substance. So now let's talk about building that business case.
These are the pillars of your argument. But here's the trick. Don't just list these out like you're reading a grocery list. You have to weave them into your story. Your market validation? That's part of your problem. Your team's amazing credentials? That explains why you're the only people on Earth who can deliver the solution. See? It's all one cohesive narrative.
I mean, think about it from their side. Angel investor Ariel Polar just lays it out there. He's not looking for a slow burn mystery. He wants to know what you're about right away on slide 1.
Let's talk market validation for a sec. The classic example, right? Airbnb. In their early pitch, they didn't talk about some theoretical potential market. Nope. They showed that the behavior, people staying in a stranger's home, was already happening. That's not a theory. That's cold, hard proof of demand.
Okay, so you've got your story, you've got your substance. How do we translate all of that into visuals that actually grab and hold someone's attention?
Get this. A full 70% of venture capitalists, the people with the money, say they prefer visual presentations over a dense wall of text. Your audience is literally telling you what they want. They want to see the story, not just read it.
And it's not just a preference. The data backs it up. Presentations with good visuals are 43% more persuasive than those that rely on text alone. 43%. That is a huge advantage. It means your slide design isn't just decoration. It's a weapon of persuasion.
So how do you get that visual clarity without being a pro designer? Well, there are some super simple rules you can follow. The 6-6 rule. No more than 6 bullet points with 6 words each. A 30-point font size, minimum, so people in the back can actually read it. Stick to just 2 typefaces to keep it clean. And maybe the most important rule of all, 1 idea per slide. That's it.
I mean, just look at the difference here. The before slide, it's a mess. It's confusing. It's an assault on the eyes. The after, it's clean. It's focused. You get the entire point in a split second. That is the incredible power of good, simple design. All right, this is the final piece of the puzzle. This is where we go from a good pitch to an unforgettable one.
It's all about making your story resonate on a much deeper emotional level. This is where the magic really happens. It's where the hard logic of data meets the powerful connection of a human story. Data makes your pitch believable. It gives you credibility. But it's the story that makes it memorable. It's the story that inspires people to act. The best pitches masterfully blend both.
Okay, here's a fantastic real-world example. A company called BenchSci was raising money. Now, they could have buried investors in complex spreadsheets, but instead, they focused on one single, powerful number: 500 lab signups. That one number told a massive story about traction and validation, way more effectively than a spreadsheet ever could.
And this quote from a founder just nails it. It's about making that mental shift, moving away from being just a presenter of data to becoming a true storyteller. It's about weaving your personal why right into the fabric of your pitch. And remember, your story isn't static. It has to grow and evolve with your company. At the very beginning, the pre-seed stage, you're selling the big vision. Then at the seed stage, it's all about showing early traction. By the time you get to Series A, you have to prove you can scale. You tailor the story to the audience every time. And this brings us to what might be the best metaphor for a great pitch I have ever heard. A well-crafted story is like a Trojan horse. It bypasses all the skepticism, all the analytical defenses, and delivers your core message straight to the heart, where it sticks. So think about it. Your idea, that thing you're so passionate about, that's the message. It's the precious cargo. But just having it isn't enough. The real question is, what story, what Trojan horse are you going to build to make sure it gets delivered?